Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's the real her, and I'm just going to be showing you guys how I transformed this Luvmehair 26-inch body wave unit into the look that you'll see on the end. And here I'm just going to be showing you guys all the products that the wig comes with. It's really good for that. It's almost like my first wigs, but more affordable, and I think it's better because of that. They started implementing these wax sticks, so I'm going to show you guys how I used it. So in this style, I'm going to be doing highlights to the front and top layers of the wig. Right now I'm going to adjust just exactly where I want the highlights to be. So I'm just going to section that off. And yeah, so the method I'm going to be using for the highlights in this video is the aluminum foil method. So I'll get back to you guys when I'm ready to do that. Yeah, so just sectioning off. Going to remove the clips so that I can be free to maneuver through the hair more easy. Just going to brush it through so there's no tangles. And for some long hair, I really didn't get any tangling or barely any shedding at all, so it's really good for that. Just mixing my BW2 bleach and some 30 to volume developer is my favorite volume to use. So just going to apply the foil, put the hair on it, and saturate the hair really good, guys. You want to make sure that the hair is saturated so that it's not shrieky and the color comes out exactly the way you want it. So yeah, I'm just going to saturate that, and then we're going to fold the aluminum foil up. And a quick tip, you guys always want to make sure you fold the edges of the foil inward, because when it starts to foam up, it can like come out of the foil. And then you're going to skip a section because we're highlighting. And then you're going to get another section that you're going to add the blonde to. Just sectioning that off. And I'm going to go back in with the bleach. And I'm trying to like make the tops faded into a gradual balayage effect. I don't want it to just be like a blunt line going straight across where the blonde begins. So that's why I did that at the top. Saturating the hair all the way down. Making sure every strand is coated. And then we're going to fold it back up. And be sure that you're going to fold the edges inward so that it doesn't spill out. And I'm just going to keep doing that for a couple more sections along the side. And when you're doing this, you want to visualize how you want it to look. So if you know, for me, I can just see how it's going to look with the highlights going that way on the sides, because I'm going to be doing curls going towards away from my face, so I know it's going to show, and it's going to be really beautiful when you can see the streaks of blonde through the black. So now I'm envisioning how it's going to look on the top, and I'm just sectioning off the pieces that I want to be blonde and the pieces that I don't want to be blonde, using the aluminum foil just to create a barrier of heat so that the hair processes a little bit faster. It's okay if you're being a little bit messy here. Just make sure that you're coating each strand perfectly. Like you can see, like I'm not being very neat with the way that I'm aligning the hair in the foil, but what I'm making sure and doing is that each strand of hair is coated completely in the mixture of bleach and developer. So I'm just going to continue that on along the top of the wig, and I'll be back to you guys when I'm done. As you guys can see here, the highlights came out beautiful. I'm just going to spray some oil sheen so that when I do ready to style the wig, it's moisturized and looking great. And yeah, that's how it's coming out. Thumbs up if you guys agree that this hair is so beautiful, from the luster to the length to the curl texture. Like, it's amazing. When you get body wave hair that doesn't straighten out when you wash it, that's how you know you've got good body wave hair. This clip, I'm just going to demonstrate to you guys how I use the wax stick in combination with the hot comb to flatten out my units. To me, these two items are valuable and super important in making sure that you have a flat and sleek install. Like y'all gonna see in the end, watch. So here I'm just going to be using my foundation to tint the lace on the inside of the unit. I always do this, you guys. You can use a tinted spray to tint the lace that way, or you can just use makeup. And I always use my foundation. It works perfectly, so I see no reason to stop. I'm just checking to make sure everything fits properly and just making sure it's aligned correctly. Just adjusting the lighting, guys. Just want to brush the hair and get it out of the way to prepare for cutting off the excess lace. Gonna cut off the excess lace around my ears so that the unit fits perfectly to my head. And be careful with how you guys doing this. If you're a first timer, like, get somebody to help you and assist you so you're not cutting off excess hair that's not necessary. But you know, you can just feel around your ear and cut it that way. And as you can see, it's aligned perfectly. I'm just going to smooth some of the wax stick along the edges so later on when I hot comb it, it's going to be fleeky and sleek as possible, y'all. Watch. Black Girl's favorite tool is the hot comb. Like if you agree. Look at how flat that center part is, like, and I'm not even done yet. Time to cut this lace. When you're cutting the lace, make sure that you're going in a jagged motion. Do not cut it straight across because the lace is going to be way more visible that way. So you want to cut it in a jagged way so it kind of like is no end or beginning to where it starts and where your skin starts, if that makes sense. So I just laid down my edges for a little bit and using the blow dryer to set the mousse. And this install was completely glueless, no oil, no spray, none of that. Look at how pretty that is. Love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a blessed and beautiful day. Thank you.